What's good, guys? It is Sam here, and I've got another awesome video for you today where I went out driving for dollars and doing some other stuff to get the wholesaling business up and going, and I wanted to talk about that. So, if this is your first time here, what's good? My name is Sam, and for those of you who are returning, it is good to freaking see you. All right, so real estate wholesaling. I'm in South Carolina, so hit me up. Links in the description on Instagram if you are in the area and want to get a lift in. But I'm in South Carolina. I am going to be wholesaling. I am wholesaling real estate. So what I've been doing for marketing, meaning you have to collect leads, then you have to make offers and do negotiation or whatever. Maybe your offer's accepted. And then once you have a contract that says you have the right to purchase a property, you take that contract and you bring it to an investor for them to actually do the work. So you just have it in that very interim time, whether it's a 2-week period or whether it's a 60-day period, depending on what you talk to the seller about from a closing standpoint. And I know the idea of and the structure of it. I haven't actually done a deal yet. However, it has been, I think, 5.5 days or 6 days so far, and I've collected about 181 names or addresses, and I haven't done skip tracing on all of them. I did it for about 10 of them. I had somebody in India do it for extremely cheap, but I had my third person reach out to me from going through. So I'll just go through and drive around a neighborhood. That's the only marketing I'm doing currently. Drive around a neighborhood and put a note on people's door where the property is dilapidated in some capacity or looks like it is the worst house in a neighborhood or vacant or something along those lines. So I've got 181 of those addresses in the area in South Carolina where I'm at, and I've had 3 people reach out to me so far. Tomorrow I have an appointment to go look at somebody's property and make an offer on them. Have I done that before? No. Well, actually, I guess I could say that I have done it, but it was much more of a warm lead, and that was in Massachusetts with a completely different intention. Somebody knew somebody who wanted to offer in on the property. Or this is a little bit different because this is completely cold. However, I do have kind of the structure of what I'd be doing down, and I have a contract. So tomorrow I'm going to actually be putting in an offer, so make sure you press that subscribe button to see what it is. It is a property that somebody has started work on. They put a new roof on and a new HVAC, and they've gutted the inside, but they haven't finished the work. So they had mentioned that their father or grandfather or something, one of those two, is having health issues or something in Arizona, and they were going to be going out there. So I'm going to be giving them an offer probably in the mid 40s. So the houses down here are actually ridiculously cheap in South Carolina, and the ARV on this is probably somewhere around, on the super low end, maybe 60. On the high end, maybe 85,000, 90,000, in that range. So if you figure some point in the mid, there's some comps that are older that are on the lower end, and then there's some comps on the newer end that are in the mid to high end. So this is the first time doing it, and you kind of just build an intuition off of that as I go forward. So I'm going to put an offer in tomorrow. I also set up an EIN, which is essentially a social security number for a business, and filed the paperwork for an LLC. A couple days before that, I stopped at 5 separate banks. 2 of them, the actual locations were not where the addresses were, and 3 of them I talked to different bankers about setting up a business account and getting a business line of credit. So when you're doing this, from my understanding is, and it makes sense, you go to a place where the bank branch is just open. First of all, probably not like a Chase or Wells Fargo, Bank of America, right? Because they've got all their systems in place. But like a small little fucking bank in the area doesn't have the same expertise or issues in terms of like a large bank. So they're much more lax in terms of what they will or will not do. So the fifth and final bank that I went into, well, I went to 5 locations. The fifth location that I went and got actually to talk to somebody, the girl there is able to approve up to $200,000 for a business line of credit. This access to capital is probably going to be the easiest access to capital that I have actually seen. I don't know what the semantics are, but from what I'm hearing from talking to this banker is that there's essentially, you're just going to be opening the business bank account, and then she'll essentially give you a fucking line of credit for, I'm going to probably do around $100,000. So I will get a line of credit open up for $100,000. So this way, if I want to purchase some of these properties myself, I can purchase the property, potentially hold it and rehab it or flip it. It just gives me more flexibility to do some of the things that I want to do when there's an opportunity that I see fit for the money. I don't really want to spend the money unless somebody else is going to be paying it back for me. If you guys have any questions about any of this, just let me know down below in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to see what the offer is actually like and more of those details tomorrow. I appreciate you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.